I want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, 'cause I know then you'll see we can be true, we can be true. I want you.
Hi guys, and welcome to Peachy. Today I'm back with another very special video. Today I am reproducing the newest Instagram, YouTube makeup trend, which is the crown eye. Guys, the crown eye is the real deal. You basically draw a crown on your eyelid and put some rhinestones on it, and then you take a picture, hashtag crown eye. Today I have tried this beautiful new makeup trend, and if you want to see how I did that, then stay tuned because I'm going to show you right now.
Alright, as you can see, I have pretty much done my whole face already, except for the eyes, so today we will fully focus on the eye makeup. I'm gonna start by applying some light base shade all over my eyelid. This shade is part of that really ancient Estée Lauder palette, so there's no point for me even linking it, but really any light matte shade will do for that step. After that I move straight over to this beautiful blue matte shade called Chaos, which is inside the Urban Decay Electric palette. I'm applying this shade above my crease and almost all the way to the eyebrow. This is going to be the background for the crown, and lots of it will be overdrawn in a second, so it doesn't really need to look perfect. The reason I chose a matte color is because I want the crown to shine and be glittery and all that, and if all shades were shiny it just wouldn't work as well. Then comes the fun part, we gotta draw a crown. I have tried out a couple of ways of maybe like facilitating this step, but the easiest way to do it is to take a small angled brush and some really thick concealer, and then just literally take some of the concealer on your brush and then draw the crown on the eyelid. Take your time for this step. It's not easy and you need a calm hand, but it's definitely doable.
Been there before, when a love shuts the door, it's a losing game, it's a losing game, but this time it's more.
What you should keep in mind though is that both crowns should look as identical as possible. Otherwise you create asymmetry and the whole thing looks even more ridiculous. After that you want to color your crown. I'm gonna go classic and color it in gold using the Estée Lauder Bronze Goddess palette. Again, be very careful with the edges, you want them to stay sharp and defined.
And how will we ever feel that what we've got is real? There's no denying, there's no denying. And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying.
By now you're probably thinking, okay, the worst part is over, but let me assure you, the worst part is yet to come. But before we get to that, I have added some rose gold color on my eyelids, just to give my crowns a little bit more depth. And then I have just added some black winged eyeliner, because why not? Okay, so that worst part I was talking about, it comes now. Because you gotta adjust those jewels on your crown. I bought a couple of these jewel sheets in different sizes and colors. Mine are from Poundland, but I think you can also get them in any sort of arts and crafts shop. So I'm gonna start with the small silver stones, which are a real pain by the way, and I'm gonna add them to each of the crown spikes, except for the middle one. It's just super tricky to hold on to these, especially when they're very small. So I know some people use tweezers, but either way, it's super difficult. So you want to calculate some time for that. On top of the middle spike, I placed a larger blue stone, which in my world represents sapphire. After that, I'm adding these little black diamonds in between of each of the spikes. Last but not least, I'm adding another silver stone underneath my sapphire, and then I'm placing one big pink rhinestone at the outer corners of my eyes. I mean, at this point you can just play around with it and have fun. Then I'm putting on some mascara. I couldn't really have curled the lashes beforehand without potentially detaching some of the jewels, so I'm gonna show you my #1 trick for curling lashes without the lash curler. Basically, whilst the mascara is still wet, you want to kind of hold the lashes up with your fingers and let the mascara dry whilst they're in this particular state. This way, the dried mascara, once it's dried, which is then not flexible anymore, will hold the lashes into place. You're welcome. After that, I'm adding some fake lashes. As always, I have previously cut them in half, and I'm adding them only to the outer edges of my eyelids. Now, because the top half of my eye is so bold and colorful, I have decided to create some balance by adding a bit of olive green eyeshadow closely to the outer edges of my lower lash line, and then add a little bit of mascara there as well. Now the look is pretty much done. One thing I did still add is the 2 little stones between my eyebrows. Basically where my third eye is, or where it's supposed to be. I just felt like my forehead got a bit jealous of my eyes and I didn't want to neglect anybody, so I did that. Then I also added these beautiful light blue earrings, and then I finally reached a feeling of completion. And hence this is my final crown makeup look. It's perfect for any sort of, job interview, first date, weddings, anything, any occasion where you basically want to make a real special impression. Because I guarantee you, it's hard to forget somebody who has a crown drawn on both eyelids.
Alright guys, that was my crown eye makeup trend interpretation. I hope you liked this video. If you did, I would be very happy if you gave it a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy it, then feel free to use the thumbs down button. Also, if you want to see more videos and don't want to miss another one, then make sure you subscribe to my channel, which is for free, and you can do it right below this video. Otherwise, I'm going to wish you a wonderful rest of the week, and I'm going to see you next Wednesday, 12 noon. Goodbye! Petteri, how do you like my new crown eye makeup? What do you mean? I don't look like a hooker.